Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's 2-minute update. We have a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. So first off, Microsoft new client experience. Is this the same new client experience that we've been talking about since last October? Yes, it is. It's the same one we've been talking about in every single monthly vlog since last October. Yes, it's the same one that we keep sending you emails on and over communicating on. All the same one. Well, that's all coming to a head July 1st. So you will see emails, if you have not already, all about your changes to your licensing that Microsoft is pushing down. We have no control over this. This is all Microsoft, that they want to change things. We're going to be sending those up to you. They're basically increasing their prices, which is not that big of a deal. But there's also some other things going on that have to do with annual. So you're going to see the emails coming in, but then also we have other videos on our website. Look under our Microsoft page. There's an entire video that we did just on the new commerce experience. Please watch that so you are familiar with everything about that scenario and what is going on. Next, I want to talk about we just had our online cybersecurity training last month. That's our quarterly cybersecurity training. We did a deep dive into online security training. Make sure everybody on your team watches that video. Make sure every new hire you have watches that video, plus all of our other cybersecurity training videos. It's extremely important that you have a safe work environment and you have an educated user environment. We're working on the technology side to do the best job out there to secure your technology, but your users need the training as well. There's a twofold process of that. Along that same lines, one of the things to keep in mind that's been kind of prevalent in the last couple of weeks is what's called a fatigue attack. What is a fatigue attack is that even when you have two-factor authentication for your account, the bad guys will keep trying to knock that two-factor authentication, hoping that eventually somebody just approves it, saying, okay, just get rid of it. Once they do that, the bad guys are in. So keep an eye out. Make sure users do not approve any two-factor authentications unless they are the ones that initiate it. Next thing that we're doing is we are now doing weekly updates on the patching for your workstations. Before we would do it monthly on a basis, sometimes a couple monthly, bi-monthly, depending on the user environment and the customer request. It's not enough anymore. We're doing weekly security patches, which mean your users are going to see it on a certain day every week. It may require the system to reboot. That's just the nature of a Microsoft patch, but it's much more important to do that, live through that small little inconvenience, than it is to have a huge inconvenience of an unsecure environment. So that is also underway. Next thing that we did was we put two-factor authentication on all the admin accounts for all of our clients. That's another requirement that is going to help lock down your environment. It is also available for you to put on all of your users. There's a fee involved, but that way they also require two-factor authentication to get into the network. If you're interested, let us know. We'll get back in touch with you. The other thing that we did was we improved all of the backups for all of our clients. This one we did at no cost whatsoever. We changed the backup provider and brought in a more robust one. Before, what we were doing is backing up your environment throughout the day and then sending it offsite once a night. We're actually sending it offsite throughout the day now. So now you have two forms of backup that are on a regular basis. Obviously, some of that is going to be dependent on the internet bandwidth that you have at your office. We want to make sure we're not using all the internet bandwidth. But basically, what we did was enhance your security and bring that up to a higher level for the backup. Next thing that we're in the process of doing over the next quarter is we're going to be upgrading your antivirus software. Webroot's been really good for us, and it's been a great product and a good vendor. But it's time for something a little bit more robust, and that's where Sentinel-1 comes in. So we're going to be increasing your your AV to Sentinel-1. Keep an eye out for that. There is an increased cost of that. However, what we were able to do is negotiate with our vendor for all of our existing clients of Braver, also going to be increasing it to a 24/7 SOC. What does that mean? That means that SOC stands for Security Operations Center. Somebody is actually going to be monitoring your alerts 24/7. They're going to be monitoring your security alerts all day, all night, because the bad guys will attack at any time at all. We thought this was a huge improvement. They're actually giving it to us at a very discounted rate, so we're able to do a small increase for our existing clients Any new clients are going to be charging like $8 to $12 per user, but our existing clients are down to an additional $3.50, which is a pretty small amount for what that gets. Again, live 24/7 monitoring of your security network. Is this important? It's extremely important. It's also going to be required by your insurance providers going forward. We've seen this coming in a lot more, so we're getting way ahead of this. So as you start doing renewals, you're actually going to see that your insurance providers are probably going to start requiring this from you anyway. So we're actually getting ahead of the curve, and we're able to negotiate that really low price for you. But if you have any questions, give us a call. We'll explain to you what it is. That is everything that I have for you this month. I hope you have an amazing day.